Hey, it's Werner, and it's Monday. A little bit chilly. And when I say chilly, I really know it's chilly because I actually did the first motorcycle ride out for the day. And if you really want to screw me over, you have to know that I did that with expired tags. Yes, this is the other thing that I forgot to deal with in this beautiful pandemic of ours is that I haven't been able to take the motorcycle in for its test. It's overdue with a couple of weeks. But yeah, so I thought, screw it. I'm going to go out and plead innocence and actually went out to go have a cup of coffee with a friend of mine, Irina. She's been on the show before. We haven't seen each other for, wow, in like face-to-face for, I don't know, like she's been on this huge adventure, living in Krakow, new boyfriend, life changes, all kinds of things. Man, is it about a year and a half ago that we've actually seen each other? Doesn't feel like it because we do a video chat now and then. And we actually met each other when I was working on a design project. She brought me in as a consultant and the friendship lasted since then. It's kind of one of my circle of close friends that I have here. So it's good to see her and catch up with all things in her life. Also, kind of cool to have a good cup of coffee again because we managed to go to a place, Sri Kruki. It's Three Birds, if I remember correctly. Grabbed a cup of coffee there and then managed to go sit outside in the park. And let me tell you what, the motorcycle ride there and back was really not great. Riding the bike, yes, but it is cold. I actually came back, fired up a warm water bottle just to get my core temperature sorted out again. And it's not that cold. It's not that cold. It's just, it's like this wind that is kind of blowing at the moment that just brings in the cold, like all the seasons in one day. It's definitely true. So we are not completely through the wintry vibes. And you're probably going to hear me saying that for the next couple of weeks as we head into May, June. So that being said, had a good meeting today with a client, some next steps. It's an unending, longest sales cycle client ever, but it's funny. I listened to a bunch of folks talk today in something completely different. And the one perspective that the guys shared there is that if you want to be doing something as a business, there's a strong possibility, and this is his philosophy, that you're probably going to have to do some of it for free for a little bit until you can get into a space. So I think the term that they use is like free comes just before fee. So yeah, I've been exploring the space, meeting a few very interesting people with this potential new client of mine. Feels like a client already. But yeah, I'm hoping to close something there, not only on the spreadsheet, but to kind of drive myself into more of a consulting space, because this has been a thought for me. And boy, am I jumping around in this recording that, I've been really lucky. And, from a financial perspective, my business is doing well, but I don't feel like I'm really growing my business. And there's too much risk at the moment. I mean, the risk is always going to be there, but I'm not entirely happy with where it's at, and it's something that I need to try and turn around. And I've been struggling with that a little bit. I mean, all the content that I'm creating, all the work that I'm doing, it's to help that grow and hopefully land something there and make it and shape it. But it's not been super successful. But the other thing I also know, it's the long game. This game is not short term. It's going to have to take more time, and time is related to patience, and I have to be more patient. But that being said, everything is looking good. Francie's doing well. He now believes that he's a hamster. Yeah, we're in that space, the hamster man. But once again, never a dull moment with him around. So Martha has just popped out to go fetch him. He's at the mother-in-law's house. She went to pick him up today from the kindergarten. And I'm actually quite looking forward to seeing him. Got a lot of work lined up for tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be crunch time for me personally. Got some stuff to sort out, and then want to focus a little bit about maybe spending a bit of time with Marta and Francie tonight, because I know that tomorrow I'm going to be hyper focused. And yeah, so got a nice deck of design cards in today that also came through for my friends in Canada. And this is actually a deck designed by someone I met recently who is from the Netherlands. Something really cool that I'm looking forward to making a video for, which might happen in the next couple of days, because a video is definitely due. And I need to start thinking about what is going to be my next steps, especially with my live stream strategy too, because I'm taking a break this week. And I need to line up some folks for the next feeds. And I need to think about that a little bit more before I talk to you about it. But that is it. And I have another audio tourism file that came in last week. And hopefully there's another one from my friend Jeff Parks in the works from Canada, which I'm also very excited about, and I hope he hasn't forgotten. So I need to go remind him about that one. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, go look through the feed. It's a couple of weeks ago. My friend Terry and my other friend Mike did some beautiful recordings that I could do some production work on for a change again. And I'm looking towards doing some more. I'm going to reach out to more people to do that. And if you're listening to that, or if you're listening to this encouragement and you want to do one, what I'm doing is I'm kind of asking friends to go to their favorite spot. And remember, your favorite spot is like finding frequency. It could be anything. It could be in the kitchen. It could be down in the garage when you go fetch stuff like me, or just walking around the corner, or perhaps it is going away for the weekend to your favorite place. And just recording the audio around you to, close your eyes, fire up your phone, record the audio, listen to it, and then describe with your eyes closed to everybody listening what it is that we are listening to and why you love it. And then send me that file, because I would love to take some of the listeners of this Finding Frequency podcast on some of these tourism experiences. There's so many awesome sounds out there, and I'd like to capture them as part of this interesting project of mine. So that is it. I'm going to wrap this up and try and shut down this laptop, because the little man's coming home and, we have to play Lego. I think that's what's going to happen tonight. Thanks for listening.